Welcome back to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us again. We have a great show coming up. Hey, Kathy?
We have a great show. How are you doing, Susan?
I'm good.
Okay, so I'm so sick of saying this. I've memorized it. I don't know. I don't even need to think about it. If you have not followed our podcast, please don't just listen to it. Hit the follow button, and you know what you're going to get? A Christmas present from me, and you're never going to miss a future podcast. Only one of those statements was true. You can figure it out.
It's super important that you hit the follow button because you will get notified every time Kathy and I put out another show. And also, while you're there, leave us a review or submit some questions to us.
And Susan, have we had some great episodes lately?
Gosh, yes.
Unbelievable. So when you're there, check our past episodes. We have so much fun answering your questions and doling out lots of advice, most of it good. So keep those questions and comments coming. All you have to do is go to bachelornation.com/golden hour. We have some great questions today, Susan. I can't wait to get started. But first, we are going to welcome our special guests, Jenny and Angie, who you probably remember as Gerry Turner's daughters. Welcome.
Hey, girl.
Thanks for having us.
We are so excited to have you girls, but we did get to know them during our show. Remember, Kathy, when we met them?
Oh, yes.
We have all remained very close friends. As a matter of fact, they are here at my house along with Kathy and Nancy and Christina, and they just arrived. So we're going to have a ball.
Girls Weekend.
We thought, what better than to do a podcast with these fabulous people and hear all their family secrets? What do you say?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll never tell. Gary's going to be on the phone in about a minute. Susan?
He'll call you.
You know what? I have Gerry on speed dial. He can call me anytime he wants.
All right, so we have a topic of the day, girls.
Okay.
So, do you talk about past relationships with your current partner, or is that off limits? If you do talk about it, are there any topics that are off limits? Who wants to go
I
first?
say nothing off limits. I feel like you should be able to talk about it. You learn from each other that way. I would rather hear if something crazy's happened in the last relationship or whatever. So I say talk about it, no limits.
Okay.
And I think this is interesting too because, I mean, I've been married for 24 years. So it would have
So
been...
then she doesn't count.
So if she had past relationships, she doesn't remember them.
Right. I don't remember them.
Right.
No, I mean, I think when we first started dating, I might have I would bring something up, and I'm with Angie, nothing is off limits. I had a horrible boyfriend before my husband.
Susan and Kathy.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
So I do know that topics came up, but it wasn't like, oh, I want to talk to you about this because this is what happened in my past relationship. It would have just been, off the cuff if something came up, this is what happened.
Now
So.
for you, if it came up now, that would be weird.
It would
24
be very-
years later,
Let
it's
me tell you about my ex-boyfriend
So I forgot
from 30 years ago.
right.
So wait, that brings something up because when you do first meet somebody, like you're going on the first date, if they start talking about their ex, that's a red flag for me.
I agree. I think in
Right?
that first, when you're getting to know somebody, it's like, are you over that person or not? Because clearly not.
Okay, but I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room. Susan, we are not married like these two beautiful women are.
Wow.
I know we were. But now that we're in the dating world with no dates, by the way, is there anything that's off limits for you? Or do you want to hear, is there anything you don't want to hear about or talk about?
No, I'm an open book, and I hope the person that I'm with is just as open. I don't want to be surprised later on down the road. But I wouldn't tell me a ghost story or something that
I just don't want to. Yeah, when I date someone, I do not want to hear all their.
I hated my ex.
Yeah,
she
I
did
don't wanna
this. She
hear
did
that.
that. That is taboo, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it's more like, my ex used to do A, B, and C, and maybe it bothered them. Maybe it was something. And then you can look at yourself and be like, ooh, I'm that A, B, and C person. I'm probably going to piss you off.
Well, it says here, if you do talk about it, are there any topics that are off limits? I
Sex.
can name one.
Sex.
My sex life.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
We agreed again.
You and I
Ladies
agreed
and
again.
gentlemen,
Can we
this
just
is
say
the day.
we
I'm
have
telling
spent
you.
way too much time together, Susan. We're agreeing.
What's that damn game I hate?
moral quandary.
And if you listened earlier this week, I got 100.
No, she didn't. She had a B plus.
She got a B plus.
So you got a 95.
All right. I think
No, I was just saying, if you're going to be talking with your new person about sex, and you wanted to talk about your ex relationship, do you say, "Oh, this is what he did that I really liked," and this
Well,
is
that's something that could be shared. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
did that sucked.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Right,
that.
right.
You're the,
this.
wait, I just want to paint a picture here. So we're all out to dinner with our special someone. It's not together. We're all there. At my table, do you really think that I am going to say over a glass of champagne and a filet mignon? So let me tell you what I like in the bedroom. Are you for real?
No, it's not bringing it up like that. They're saying if you have that discussion.
I'm going to repeat. If I'm on a date having,
What if you're between the sheets?
that's where you have that conversation.
There you
That's-
go.
I would
I
agree
like
with you. That's the
champagne
time.
and a nice steak. Get straight to the sex talk. I think that's comes out.
Everybody's
Okay.
different.
We're moving on here. So, okay, ladies, Angie and Jenny, we do advice. We answer some fan questions and then we give out some advice. So we're going to be very anxious to hear what y'all think. Y'all, that's a Texas term for everyone here.
Even though she's an East Coast girl.
I am an East Coast girl, but I live in Texas. All right. So let's go with the first one from Anonymous, age 44, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. She's an Okie. All right. Hi, Golden Ladies. I am writing to you in need of some advice. I am not sure if either of you have experience with this, but maybe you know someone who does. I need some thoughts on staying with someone, making a relationship work after infidelity. My husband and I have been together for 15 years, and I recently found out that he'd been having an emotional affair for nearly 2 years. It ended over 3 months ago, but the lengths he went to keep it going and hidden have been hard to move past. I have chosen to forgive him. However, I'm finding that I am thinking about it all the time. We'll be talking about something we did as a family, and I can't help but think about if he was talking to her then. I'll sometimes just lay awake in the middle of the night, just recounting everything I know. We've been going to therapy and we both want to heal our relationship for the sake of our son. I'm hesitant to talk to friends or family because I already judge myself every day for choosing to stay and forgive him and don't want further judgment from them. Let me know if you have any advice for getting past something like this. I appreciate you both greatly.
Who wants to go first?
I mean, you want to go first?
Well, I think the first thing was that I was like, is trying to make the relationship work. I guess you do have to put the effort in to try and do that. But I feel like an emotional relationship is almost worse than just a sexual relationship. Like you're having a lot of conversations, you're having a lot of talks, you're getting kind of deep. And I think that that's just a little bit more than, kind of having. Yes, exactly. Now I'm not in the position to go, oh, you should leave this guy or you should stay with him. But I mean, she's in a hard spot right now.
She's asking you for your advice. So
Well,
your advice would be.
I would have a very hard time with it. And I don't know that I could say, yes, I would leave my husband, but that's a bad one. I think that's almost, like I said, it's worse than just.
I think the key to this one, and she said it herself, was I have chosen to forgive him and move on. So people are going to react to cheating differently. I'm a person, if you cheat, you're out. That I'm very black and white. If she's choosing to say, I'm going to forgive him and I'm going to move on, then she needs to take that and she needs to move on. She can't say that she's going to choose to move on and then lay at night thinking about it.
So that's what I think, Angie, as well. But there's something here that, Anonymous, you wrote that. So I was married for almost 46 years, but I came from parents who were divorced, and it was an ugly one, and there was infidelity. And I'm here to tell you, Anonymous, if you, in your words, want to heal your relationship for the sake of your son, you're barking up the wrong tree. If you're not saving the relationship because you love your husband and you want to make it work, if you're doing it for your only for your child, give it up now. That's my advice to you. I would re-examine why you want to stay in the relationship. What do you think, Susan?
Well, I would like to know what they talk about in therapy. Where is he coming from and what were his reasons? Did he feel like he wasn't close to his wife and he was reaching out for some emotional support from somebody else? And if so, why so long? And why did you come back to this relationship? Because you got caught?
Or for the sake of the son?
Or, right, that's the wrong reason, because it doesn't save a family.
Exactly.
It makes it worse. But if you can't get over it and therapy's not helping,
that tells you everything you need to know. And
don't
you know what?
let
The other thing
door
she said,
hit you in the ass.
the other thing she said is, though, I already judge myself every day for choosing to stay. It sounds to me like she
not
has
happy.
not chosen and is not happy. She's staying under duress. So, Anonymous,
It's a shame.
It's a shame. It's sad. We wish you all the best. I hope the therapy helps, but re-examine actually why you're staying in the relationship.
And one more thing. Put yourself in his shoes and just for a second and act as if you did that. So how do you forgive yourself and do you want your relationship to go on, right?
Right.
I mean, I don't know what he's saying, but put yourself there.
Yeah,
I was emotionally attached to somebody else.
But I think
Now
that's
I'm
what
gonna
Jenny
come
was
back.
saying. That, I mean, I've never had an affair, but, you hear people say it was just sex.
Well, that's different. Yeah, this wasn't sex.
But Jenny?
Well, no, I think you were agreeing with me. Like, I think the just sex and the emotional, I think the emotional is bad. There was a good connection there.
That's the hard part, I think.
I think at the end of the day, she needs to be happy, and clearly she's not. So her choice in saying that she could accept it and move on might not be her right choice, and she should re-examine that and then live her life and be happy.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best.
We do wish
Anonymous,
you the
let
best.
us know. Right back in and let us know how it goes.
And he's a dumbass. Sorry. He shouldn't have done that. But okay, moving right along.
Inspired by their product issues, like and formulated with 103 to 6 months.
From Norfolk, Virginia.
NUTRAFOL.com, promo code happy hour. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code happy hour.
Okay, this one's from Carrie, age 60, from Norfolk, Virginia. She says, "Hi, girls. Your podcast makes me smile every week. Something that doesn't make me smile every week is my sister-in-law. She has been constantly stirring up family drama for years. It's not even necessarily with me. She just is always at the center of some family drama, and I have had enough. It has ruined so many family gatherings, special occasions, holidays, etc. She is constantly picking fights or commenting about someone's parenting styles or weight or relationship. You name it, she's doing it. I am always nervous about what she's going to say next. She is just one of those people who loves drama and constantly surrounds herself with it. I can't control who my brother married, but I'm seriously considering not inviting their family to any gatherings anymore. I have talked to my brother about it, but he just says that's how she is, and it's not that bad. How would you deal with a family member who is constantly causing drama, is always stressing me out, and makes our family so tense? I love you all, and thank you for any advice." Okay, Ange.
Yeah. So I think the first part of this is that she says she has talked to her brother about this, and he just says, "Don't worry, that's just her." I think her first step is to talk to her directly. He chose her, she didn't. And so now it's whenever you're invited, you're causing drama for everything that we do. Have that conversation. If it doesn't get resolved and they can't take care of it.
Are you saying the sister-in-law? You're saying Carrie needs to have a conversation
yes, I'm
directly,
sorry.
not go to the brother.
Carrie has only talked to her brother, and he's, of course, defended his wife, which he would. So Carrie needs to go to the sister-in-law and let her know this is what happens. You caused this drama. You're doing this. You're ruining our family functions. If that doesn't help, then I think Carrie has all right to not invite this person to her own family gatherings and things. I think that's totally up to her.
Fair enough.
So I would say, just sitting here amongst girls, we all know someone that's like this.
Yes, I have two sister-in-laws.
And what fuels their fire? Attention, people giving them attention, letting them get away with this. So I would say that's exactly what she wants. And the more attention you give her,
Fuel
that just
to the
keeps
fire,
it going.
yeah.
You kind of ignore it, you let it go. That it might tame it down just a little bit. But my other thought would be, quit inviting her to stuff, and when she starts feeling left out, that's when you can go, yeah,
This is
you know
why.
what? You cause problems all the time. You're not fun to be around.
Yeah, but wait a minute. First of all, I swear this letter is about my sister-in-laws. I had two of them. No, true. I have two of them. One was the nicest person on the planet. The other one, and they're twins, by the way. The other one could ruin a party in 10 seconds. So I don't know. But here's the thing. Are you not, as much as, you'd like to, can you really not invite your brother and his wife to the family holiday parties?
What
You
about
just say, yeah, I'm not inviting you because of your wife.
Susan?
what about being Susan? As she says it, you get in her face and call her on it. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you say something about somebody's
But
weight
you don't think
or
that-
somebody's
You
this?
don't think that's going to escalate it?
Yeah, mate. And you shut it down.
Remind me to come to your Christmas party next year with your family.
Yeah, see, I call it like it is and deal with it in the moment. I can't let it fester because then I'll probably flatten tires or, I don't know, hit her over the head or something.
I don't know if you ladies know this, but Susan has a cadre of baseball bats that she uses for multiple situations.
Coming to help you, Carrie. Susan's baseball bats and us for coming out.
But she says, I've had enough. Like, she's going to get on somebody about their parenting style. Who the hell died and made you boss? You're not God. How dare you get on
Susan,
somebody's weight? I
Susan,
mean, come on.
Are you going to sit around? I want you to seriously think about this.
Yes.
Your 3 children and their families are all sitting around your banquet table that seats 20. And you're telling me that one of your daughter-in-law, one of them acts up. I know you love your daughter-in-laws, but
Jess would never do it.
I know,
but, yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? Just theoretically.
At the table,
You're
it
gonna-
would be complete silence when I say, excuse me? What did you just say? Oh, no, darling. That doesn't happen
Okay,
here.
come on.
No,
Jenny,
I would.
Angie, we're coming here for Christmas next year.
Wait, I'm coming really to watch Susan yell at
That's what I
somebody
mean.
for Christmas.
That's right.
Not me.
But,
Just so that you can yell so she can see it.
but we don't have that here, but we would. My whole family, we're loud and we're loving. Nobody insults anybody at my table.
Yeah.
And even if I was at your house, I might pause a little bit, but my eyes would make that person feel
You and I
very
have that in common.
uncomfortable.
Susan and I both, our eyes, like you know where you stand when you just look at our eyes.
So, Carrie,
A great point, because why is it just up to Carrie?
right, Carrie,
The rest of the family is seeing this.
I asked you this. Are you not comfortable? You went to your brother, and out of respect, I get that. I think that was nice. And he said, that's just who she is. It is what it is. Well, that's unacceptable. Why don't somebody put the woman in her place? And then if that don't work, then
All right, Carrie, let us know what happens. We want to know.
give me your address and I'll be over.
Inquiring minds want to know. And Susan has a baseball bat she hasn't used in the last month.
She's ready.
She's ready. All
And
right.
can I just tell you, wait, pause. Will you look at these two eyes?
I know,
I
they're
remember
gorgeous.
meeting Gerry
I
and
know.
looking in his
They
eyes
have-
going, holy
Gary has
smokes.
gorgeous eyes.
Wait, you see your father? He's right over there.
Gary's
have beautiful
eyes
eyes.
are, your dad's eyes are beautiful. I actually said that to him when I met him. I said, you have the most beautiful
Yeah,
eyes.
I think
and he
we
said
all
to me,
do.
so do you. And then he didn't marry me.
Oh, geez. Well, Gare,
All right.
Eyes are his thing, man.
I don't understand
Eyes
it.
are his thing.
Eyes are,
if
oh,
you're
really?
listening,
Well, damn.
if you're listening, we do love you.
We love you, Gary.
All right, moving right
The
along.
next question I have personal experience with, so can I answer this
Kathy
one
has
first?
personal experience with everything we say.
You haven't read the question I have.
She has a family member that lived there. She has the thing that she.
I come from a family of 7. I have half brothers, stepsisters. I got it all.
Okay, go.
I got the mean stepmother, the great stepmother. I got it all. Okay. This is from Sebastian, age 51, from the Big Apple, otherwise known as New York City. Kathy and Susan, I watched The Golden Bachelor with my wife, and we've been keeping up with you two ever since. Well, I'm glad you watched it. Okay. I started listening to your podcast and thought I'd write in asking for some advice. My wife is 37 and I'm 51. We have 3 kids and don't want any more. She has asked me to get a vasectomy and I really don't want to undergo surgery as I am deeply afraid of the pain. I know that sounds silly after she's given birth to 3 kids. But I've seen horror stories online and I don't react well to anesthesia. We have also talked about other forms of birth control like the pill or an IUD. But those all fall on her, and I want to take some ownership here too. We decided to not have sex until we figured this out to be safe. So I want to make a decision soon. Do you think I suck it up and get the vasectomy? Let me know what you think. Okay, Sebastian.
Sebastian, grow some, will you please?
No.
Go get that stuff now.
Let me
If you want to
wait.
get laid, Sebastian, like, go do it.
They're waiting until he makes a decision. Yeah.
Sebastian, it could be a long, cold winter. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I want to say to you, I do have personal experience with it. I also have 3 children, Sebastian. I also asked my husband to have a vasectomy.
As did I.
And he also said, I'm afraid of the pain. And I said exactly what you said about your wife, Sebastian. I said, are you kidding me? May have been a few expletives in there. I had 3. I also asked my husband to have a vasectomy.
As did I.
And he also said, I'm afraid of the pain. And I said exactly what you said about your wife, Sebastian. I said, are you kidding me? May have been a few expletives in there. I had 3 children, and you're really giving this to me? So he did do it. And let me tell you, he was scared to death, Sebastian. I don't know what you're reading online. Half what you read online isn't true anyway, except our podcast. So, there's that. But I am telling you, you need to go and have it done. They don't knock you out. It's like a local. You're fine. My husband had it done on a Friday, and he went back to work on Monday. And you know what? Your wife is going to say, oh, poor baby, let me bring you soup in bed. Really what she's thinking is, grow a pair, get up, you'll be fine. Go do it,
He
Sebastian.
did the same thing. He was scared to death. It's like having a little blue balls. You're sore for a couple hours. You put some ice on it. You're fine.
You're
we
fine.
bore children. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Also, I mean, let's discuss. He's going through, a couple days of pain and then done
It's
forever.
not even. It's a few hours.
Let's give Sebastian a couple days.
Okay.
You want your 37-year-old wife to go on birth control,
No,
which
he doesn't.
causes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
He wants to take.
he wants to take ownership of it.
Yeah,
Then
and
do
you know
it,
what? If you
Sebastian.
want to take ownership, guess what?
Get busy.
The big V is coming your way.
Right.
Go and do it.
Get the V.
First
get
of
the
all,
V.
you are blessed, buddy. You're 51. She's 37. I mean, if that doesn't tell you enough, you need to do this. And yesterday,
Yeah, I will.
Wait,
Sebastian.
want y'all. Did you hear what? I don't think y'all heard what.
Mazel tov, Sebastian.
No. Did you hear what this beautiful woman said?
I'm sitting right
Want to
next to
repeat
her.
it, Angie?
I don't know. What
She
What did
said
she
if
say?
he wants the big V, he better get the other V.
I mean, right? You get one V.
One V for the other.
Come on, Sebastian.
Vasectomy for the vagina.
You got 4 women here, Sebastian, who love you, but we love your wife more. Get it done.
Right.
Okay, moving right along.
Moving right along.
Wait. What's his wife's name? He didn't say.
He didn't say.
Whoever Sebastian's wife is, call us. I
Call
gotta
us.
know.
We'll come and drag him for you.
Make her a shirt. We will bring her baseball bat.
Right.
Knock him out. Throw him in the car.
See,
No one will ever date me. They think I'm a killer over here. I
don't know
just
why they
call
think
you
that.
on things.
I don't know
that's
why
all.
they think that, Susan. I'll tell them at the dinner table. Let me tell you what you're
I
going to
would,
do.
Kathy. Nobody disrespects at my table.
Oh, and you wonder why you can't get a date. Okay,
I guess I'm really
moving on.
nice.
You're-
Aren't I nice?
You are very nice.
I see.
Yeah, you're very nice. Look, you want to date Angie? That's a whole nother story. All right, we're moving on.
She's married. I do like her husband. Though.
All right, we're moving on to the parenting edition.
Oh, boy.
It's a would you rather. So you have to answer, would you rather this or would you rather that?
Okay, another
since-
game. I suck at games.
Since we all have kids, you don't, Angie, but you have dogs and you're an aunt and a whatever. And some of us have grandkids. So I thought it'd be fun to play a round of parenting. Would you rather? So, Angie, you could say whatever the hell you want because nobody can call you a liar. All right, here we go. Would you rather hear I love you from your kid for the first time again or see them smile for the first time again?
I would say smile.
What do you think, Angie?
I mean, I don't have kids, but if I did, I would think it would be the I love you.
You've met me, right?
You want me? I love
She
I want both.
She
I get it because it's a hard one because that first
That first smile
is just
makes you
so
cry.
beautiful.
It
Yes.
is beautiful.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Aren't they saying I love you at that point?
Yeah.
No.
My
It's
My
gas.
granddaughter-
Most of the time. Wait, it's gas. We think they're smiling. Look, they're smiling. Look, she smiled at me. It's a gas bubble.
when my granddaughter smiled for the first time, it was at me, and my daughter was so angry, and it wasn't a gas smile. It was like she was like 6 weeks old, and I walked in, and she looked at me this big, and Kate, my daughter, looked at me and went, "What?"
A little jealous.
I said, "Get ready, Caitlin." All right, go ahead, Susan. Give the next one.
All right, how about this one? Clean up spilled juice on the carpet or a marker drawn on the walls. Oh, I remember that.
Your kids drew on the walls.
Oh, you don't know the
would've cut their fingers
stories
off.
I came. Oh my God, my whole bedroom.
They make washable markers. Was it
Wait
washable?
a minute. My twins got into my vanity.
Oh,
And they drew on each other, on my comforter, on the walls with eyeliner, lipsticks. This was just so I could take a shower. Okay.
That was a lot of fun that they had, though.
well, I'm just, I'm.
What would you rather, a spill on the
Are you
carpet
kidding
or
me?
a marker
I only gave
on the
my
wall?
kids water and apple juice. It doesn't stain. Get the hell off my
Those
wall.
poor
No, I would
kids.
die if my kids had marked up my walls.
I would rather have the wall because I can paint. So I'd rather just paint up the wall. A carpet, you got to bring somebody in. You got to shampoo the carpet if it doesn't come out. Sounds like a mess.
Do you know how many times kids spill formula juice while they're toddlers until it happens.
So my answer is going to be because all of my friends know how great my husband is with getting stains out of the carpet. So I'm going to go with the stains on the carpet because I know he can get it out. So.
You know what? That's a practical answer. All right. This one is a favorite of mine.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear your answers.
Oh, God.
Watch your kids score the winning point or goal or have them get a perfect report card.
I am a very sporty person, and so are my kids. So I am going to go with the winning goal because it's fantastic in the
Our
moment.
life is baseball, and I'm going for that.
I am very
I also because it's exciting.
Yeah.
Like you see them do it. You don't see them learn and then get the report card. I mean, you don't want a dumb kid. but-
Definitely
you?
scoring the run. Yeah.
Okay. I can't believe we're all agreeing, but you know
Oh
what?
my God! You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Again, we're on the same page.
You know why for me though? It's not the excitement of the game. It's my daughter played soccer all the way through school and played college soccer, now works for the professional team in Austin. The confidence that it
Oh, yeah.
gives a
Yes.
kid
And we
to
all
score
agree.
the winning goal is amazing.
CGM.
All right, how about this one? Get up at 5 a.m. with a crying baby or stay up until 2 a.m. with a crying baby. Easy. 5 a.m.
Oh no.
5 a.m.
2 a.m.
I'm going to stay up until 2 a.m.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the 5 a.m. thing because your question didn't say it specifically, but I might have been in bed since 8 and get up at 5. I'm good.
Amen. All right, we got 2 and 2.
No, so great. Grandchildren, Susan, you can get up at 5
Absolutely.
and I'll get up at 2. All right, perfect.
Or stay up till 2.
I'll stay until 2.
With a crying baby.
I can do that.
Your wits end, babe. Mm-mm. Let me start fresh. I got more patience. Okay. Handle a tantrum from a three-nager or an actual teenager. A three-nager, a 3-year-old, or a teenager. A tantrum.
I mean, I'm going to answer for my sister because she's been through it. And definitely, you'd rather have a teenager.
A tantrum from a teenager?
Yeah. Okay, so I will say my youngest, so Charlie, she was terrible. Absolutely terrible. And you're talking about a temper tantrum as a young child. She was horrible until oh my gosh, until she was 10. It was a long road. It was lots of throwing things and this and that and everything. But once she hit 10, she changed, and I've had perfect teenage years with her. So
Which one is that? I know
Charlie,
them both.
the youngest.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she was kind of a butthole.
You hear that, Charlie?
Love you, Charlie.
We love you,
talking
Charlie.
about your butt.
Love to Charlie.
But yeah, so I can't. I would rather take the teenage at this point because way better than what I had until she was 10.
How about you?
Oh, for me, it's so easy.
Yeah.
a teenager, because you know what you can say to them? I'll tell you why. Go to your room. I don't want to talk to you. Come out when you can be civil. You can't do that with a 3-year-old. You have to deal with it. I don't want to deal with that. Go to your room. Come out when you can
the
be
baby.
civil.
I pick a 3-year-old. Absolutely.
What are you going to do?
Because they're not long. And you don't have to go through the punishment for a week, because when you punish your teenager, you're punished as well.
Not me.
Give them a look at the long table.
At the long table.
You remove them and go give them a bottle, do something. They quiet down. pretty
Really?
quick.
You know what?
Yeah. That's just me.
Susan.
Yes.
I don't know. No, my children were perfect. We never had
Oh,
any
here
tantrums.
we go.
And if you believe that, not even a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Oh, this is a good
Buy
one.
your kid a car for their 16th birthday, or have a kid who refuses to get their license, so you're stuck driving them. Oh, that's so easy.
Okay, this is way new to me. I don't know what the deal is with this generation that's getting their driver's license where they don't want to go and get their driver's license. They'd rather have their parents drive them around. I didn't know it was a thing. And no, Charlie, so again, back to Charlie.
Poor
youngest.
Charlie, we do love you.
I love her. She was in a boot and on crutches on her 16th birthday. And I was like, I don't think you can go to the DMV and get a driver's license. She's like, the hell I'm not. And so she went, she had to do her driving test and everything. The boot was on the left foot, but no.
Well, she didn't add that. I'm just saying. You don't
gonna
drive
say-
with your left foot, Mom.
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. So she
didn't have to
so
drive
she
today.
could drive, but nope, she was out of there. She's like, nope, I'm gonna go and do it. I don't understand.
I was going to say, what state would allow you to take a driving test with your right foot in a boot? Just saying.
It's the left. That's
It's
why
the
I
left.
said it.
I know.
I say, yeah, they got to get out there and drive their own cars.
Okay, wait, Susan, what about you?
I did buy my kids cars when they were 16.
So I will be
definitely.
honest. I bought my kids cars. My husband and I did. Not all of them. They shared one. But if they refuse to get their license, I'm not stuck driving them. Honey, you don't want to get a license and I've offered to
Public
buy you a car. I guess you're going to figure out how you're going to get to that baseball practice. 'Cause
But
I'm
it's
not doing
true.
it.
There's a lot of people, kids out there that are 20-some and didn't get their license yet. It's like amazing. I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
All right. How about potty training again or changing?
Really hard time potty training.
And this one's a hard one for me to answer because my husband stayed at home. He's been a stay-at-home dad for 20 years, so he potty trained both of my girls.
So for you, it's a no-brainer.
So yeah, I'm like, I'll
Potty train.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's do the potty training.
No,
He'll
you
take care of it, or-
hear what you hear what she's saying. Oh no, we'll take the potty training again because my husband will be doing it.
My husband will do it. Yep, I'm good.
What about you, Susan?
Potty training was a pain in the butt.
Did you
Wait,
not-
my kids, every grocery store, it was like a thing. I gotta go potty. Why? No, you don't.
Did you not read the book How to Potty Train? I'm serious. I'm
No,
not
my
joking.
kids didn't come
How
with
to-
instructions.
No,
I
there was
just
a
winged
book.
it.
There was a book How to
That's right. Perfect.
How to
Kathy's
potty
world.
train your children in a day. And I'm not kidding you. I did it. I'm not joking. Turn off your phone, which I did, believe it or not. Flood your child with any popsicles, fruit juice, anything they want. But before you do that, you buy something that they really want. Like it's a Lego, a doll, whatever it is. Stick it up on the shelf. So they're watching it. Why can't I have that? Oh, you're going to have it. We're going to potty train. You get the excitement going, and then you know what you do? You flood them.
Okay,
with
and then the kid
fluid.
gets a prize every time he pees.
No. Once
Or a
he's
urinary tract infection.
once they pee at the end of the day and they're dry and they've kept dry for the day, the
One
next
day?
day they get because once they're trained, they're trained.
That's one, you don't do it in one day.
I did all three of mine in one day.
She's a miracle.
No, it's just the book.
It's a miracle.
It was, and I'm putting myself out there. I charge a lot, but if any of you need help potty
She
training, give me a
never
call.
made out in the back seat of a car, and her kids were trained in a day.
It's a book.
In one day.
Never made out in the backseat of a car.
Oh Jesus, Susan.
Never have I ever.
I have made out in the backseat of a car. I haven't had sex in the backseat of a car.
Well,
the front
maybe you need
seat.
to get it out there.
Yeah, well, her kids are perfect.
Envy, you're looking green with envy, Susan.
Oh no, I've changed a poopy
My
diaper
kids are
any
not
day.
perfect.
That was a nightmare.
None of them are.
Okay, let your kids choose what's for dinner every night,
Oh.
or you choose what's for dinner, but can only eat their leftovers.
Okay, that's
Why?
weird.
What kind of a question is that? Skip that one.
Oh wait,
That's a weird.
Susan, how would I answer that? Moral quandary.
No, I hate that game.
How would I answer it?
You would choose.
I don't cook.
That's right. The kids would starve. No.
I would choose because a lot of things. I'm a foodie. A lot of things.
So we're going to get along so good.
Like I like to eat, and I
Me
want to choose
too.
what I want. It's not normally what a little kid wants to eat. So I'm cool eating their leftovers because they'll pick at something and then I get what I actually ordered.
Do you cook, or is your husband?
John cooks.
So, do your kids get to pick?
They picked when they were younger. I think the tagline in our
Just to
house
get 'em
is
to eat,
this
right?
is not a restaurant, but it was a restaurant.
Pop-up had one, you know. Like, you could always drop them off.
They picked, yeah, so they picked quite a bit. So they got what they wanted. But I think I'm with Angie. Like reading the question and seeing what it is, I'm with her. Like
start thinking
I think
about
we
it.
both like to have our food and have what we want. So if we would get to have what we want, and we just get to eat their leftovers. I'm
Question
Like
for
escargot, some risotto,
question for
something like a 3-year-old would want.
Is she speaking a
I
foreign
have a
language?
question for both of them. Do you like red meat?
Love red meat.
Do you like shrimp?
Love shrimp.
Do you like scallops?
Love scallops.
You like wine?
Love wine.
I don't think they're leaving.
We're here to stay, guys.
That's for dinner tonight.
Wait a
This
minute.
weekend, turns out I now live with Susan.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
moving in.
Yes.
I've been very busy being her sous chef. I sliced some potatoes.
Yes.
I salt and peppered them.
Yes, she
I
did.
put oil on.
She flipped them.
And I'm exhausted. I'm just saying.
Turn the oven on.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
sure they've got to take care of it.
I'm
Okay,
exhausted.
moving right along.
All right. Have your kid write you a thoughtful handwritten card or get or make you a thoughtful gift.
Remember,
I
when
like
they-
the card. The cards are cute. You know, the scribbly handwriting and whatnot. And
Wait, do they still do when your kids went to school and you had to give them like $1 at Christmas time and they buy you the ring or they get the gift? Was that
Or
adorable?
shout out again to neither of my nieces. I never got one.
Your aunt is waiting.
They ran out of
Hey,
money.
kids, you
and
might want to run away before Auntie Angie
no,
gets
I'll
back.
give this one a shout out to Charlie because the last year that she did it, both of those girls, never once, they ran out of money, so I didn't get my present. The last year that Charlie could do it, I was moving into a new house. Rob and I were renting a house, and she bought me a little rock that said welcome, and she said, you can put it on your
Oh, that means the world.
I love that.
My kids, I still have the handwritten
course
things
you do.
upstairs in the drawer, and
She's
I'm a
got them
thrower
framed.
outer. No, I get rid of everything. Dick used to want to kill me. That I still have. Mom, I owe you 200.
Okay, wait.
whatever
I have
it
a
is.
question. Y'all know I'm a writer by training. What do y'all think about getting a gift from Grandma and Grandpa or Auntie Angie or whatever? Is a thank you, a handwritten thank you, or a phone call okay, or a text message? What do you require for a thank you?
I don't require anything for a thank you. Usually,
No. I'm saying if you had children,
right?
would
Like
you
I'm thinking
requ-
about my nieces. Like, I
would
don't-
you require them to write a thank you?
No.
Would you?
I think a verbal thank you is good.
Yeah.
I'm
all I
happy that they remember to say it.
That's a good thing.
You know, like I think that's important. But like B, I think it's just like if we're standing there together and they like look at me and say, "Hey, thank you. You just bought me
Not
all
to
these
you,
clothes,"
but like if I sent them a gift.
Oh, we taught them.
then
Yeah,
I
you
would-
got to teach them to
okay,
say.
if that's the
you.
case,
I meant-
then I would say you could pick up the phone and call Kathy.
Okay, what about you, Susan?
Definitely, I taught my children. You must
Okay,
send a
moral
thank you note.
quandary, everybody. What would I do, Susan?
Make them send a thank you note.
Damn right.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
If someone
Oh,
took
Kathy,
the time,
this is a good one.
If someone took the time to spend money, give them a gift, they're writing a handwritten thank you. note.
Wait, I can't wait to hear her face,
right.
see her face. Just pay attention, okay? Have to spend your retirement money on your kid's wedding or have them elope and marry someone you never met.
Now, what do you think?
Go ahead.
Do you not
You're
know
going
what
to
my answer is?
spend your retirement money?
Damn
or-
right.
Damn right.
Damn right. I am.
Somebody we never
Spend your
met.
retirement money.
Listen, this true story, and Susan knows this. That's where I thought you were going with this. My husband died before my last child got married, but we had talked about a budget for my daughter's wedding, and when I tell you we blew through that budget, like. Phew, but I honestly said to myself, what would Daryl have done? And I could just see him saying to me, are you kidding me?
Go
You
make
give
a
her
withdrawal."
the wedding of her life. And believe me when I tell you,
I mean,
she had the wedding of
if
her life.
I may rephrase that question, and the question was spend your retirement money or have them elope. not with elope with someone you never met.
right.
I mean, I gave Brittany a choice. You take the money.
That's what
We're
I did
still
too,
going to
yeah.
give you this money, buy a house, or
What are you going to do with
Okay,
yours?
so ever since my girls were little, basically what I have told them is that I will pay for their college,
And I will give them $20 for their wedding.
$20. Where are they going to McDonald's?
Here's my point.
You know what?
Two Happy Meals
50
might not
guests,
have enough.
2 Happy Meals.
Go
Hope
and
you
have
enjoy
a good
it.
time. Here's the thing. My whole point has been I will pay for your college, which in my opinion is
lot of money.
the best wedding gift that I can give them. They're gonna get. She's gonna go into a marriage and she's not gonna have debt for college unless she chooses
is
to
true.
go beyond her 4
Okay, wait. I got a follow-up question. If your daughter gets married before she finishes school, would you?
My first one's done. My second one would never do it.
Well, that's not the question. The question is,
Hypothetical.
thank you, Angie. Hypothetically, would you pay for your child's education after they got married?
I would finish paying for her education, yes, because that's already the promise that I made her, that I would pay for the first 4 years of college.
Even if she gets married, you wouldn't say it's your husband's responsibility to pay for your education or your own now. You're married.
They're both doing
I would finish it. I've already paid for the first one. I think it's my due diligence to pay for the second one to do it. However, I have said if they want, Subway sandwiches and a cake of beer, I will pay for that for their wedding.
What about you, Susan?
I would spend my retirement money. I have twice. She got married twice.
I don't know. I feel like
My son got married twice.
I paid for
It's
it.
expensive.
I know. Okay. Wait.
Wait a minute. Who's paying for our wedding?
Ange,
Yeah, I'm gonna
if
have
you
to
had
say,
children,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say have them elope if that's what they really want to
somebody
do.
you never met.
I mean,
She'll meet him.
they're
at
gonna
some
learn.
point.
They're gonna learn a lesson, and
Because you'll need the money to help pay for the divorce. That's what.
my money's gonna come in at some
Yeah,
point.
You're
here's
going to have to
Angie.
support them after he dumps her.
When he dumps her, she's gonna have to move into my house, and the money that I would have paid for the wedding is paying for everything. It's
So
gonna
when we come back
shake
and do a
out.
podcast 5 years from now, if Angie had a kid,
We're
she'd
gonna be
say,
giving our
"Damn,
retirement money to help
damn,
our
I
kid
was
out."
wrong. I was so
Good
wrong.
luck with that, unless I adopt.
You guys, this has been a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
Thank you. I hope you come back and
we
join us.
love
again.
having you too, but unfortunately, that does it for this episode of Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour.
Jenny and Ange, you are welcome here anytime. I actually like doing it live, but instead of like over the
Yeah.
because I can
The
really
energy.
see if they're telling the truth.
That's
Kat.
right. The energy. It's the eyes. It's the eyes.
We're looking at Gary's eyes, obviously. We've got Dad.
Oh wait, I can't wait for that phone call. We're gonna go call.
we're
him.
gonna call
We're
him.
gonna call Gary as we eat our steak and scallops and shrimp. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to follow us on Bachelor Happy Hour as we have new episodes coming out all the time, every week, twice a week.
And if you have any questions or advice that you'd like from us, I mean, you might want to know more about our weddings. You might want to know more about our spoiled children. I mean, you might want to know what to do with your spoiled children.
Wait, excuse me, Kat. Just yesterday, she said to me, you know how you say sometimes, oh, yeah, she was born with a silver spoon. This one said, my daughter was born with gold. Like I said, probably platinum.
I said, my daughter was born with a gold spoon in her mouth. She goes, yeah, make that platinum. All right. Make sure to submit your questions to us. It's really easy, folks. All you have to do is go to bachelornation.com/golden hour or hit us up on social at Bachelor Happy Hour.
And listen to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour on your iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to your podcast. Thanks again, ladies.
guys.
Thanks for
Have a
having
great-
us. Thank you.
And now the party begins.
Here we go.
Yeah.